Welcome to another edition of Crime Time with DutyRon, a retired New York City police detective with 20 plus years of law enforcement. Guys, if you like all things true crime related from a police perspective, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you will get all things DutyRon when I go live or when I upload another video. Today I want to just say quick special thank you to all of my Patreon supporters, the channel members, the moderators, and everyone who subscribes and positively interacts in our live interactive chat. It's because of great folks like you that this community is successful and we are able to send out the positive messages that we do send out on all of these cases. And that is to respect the victims and their families and the folks who are suffering along with the families of these loved ones that go missing or become victims of criminal activity. Guys, quickly, I wanted to come live here today with you and give you a preview for tonight's broadcast. Tonight's interactive live stream is going to be not only educational, but it's also going to be very, very interactive, where we're going to allow at the end of the live stream for a good 10 or 15 minutes some questions by you, the users, the viewers, the watchers, the people who are interested in the Summer Wells case. We are going to have a professional search and rescue organization. We're going to have one of the principals from Oklahoma. He's going to come on. He's going to explain to us what it takes to search for loved ones missing and people of all different denominations. And he's going to come on. He's going to talk about what the dog's capabilities are, what are some of the strengths and some of the weaknesses. But we're going to have Dave Rader, the director of Midwest EquiSearch, and Twyla Cisco. As you guys know, she's the search coordinator for EquiSearch Midwest. Hello, Thing One from North Carolina. All right, let's get the roll call out of the way. I know some people hate this, but again, it doesn't matter to me. I do it for us. Let's get a roll call going. Let me know where you're watching, city, state, and country, and I will say hello to you. Hi, Tiana. Good to see you. Gonzalez. Hello, hello. Welcome from Pittsburgh. Hi. Good to see you from the London, UK. Hi there, Maryland. Great to see you. Boston, South Carolina, Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania. Great to see everyone chiming in from all over the United States and across the globe. Good to see you from across the pond. Tickety Boo. Good day from Cambridge, the UK. Hello from Portland, Oregon. Good to see you, Jerry. Thank you for being a channel member. Calcutta is checking on in. Hello, Paula Steen. You're not late to the party. You're actually here in a good time. Hello from Omaha, Nebraska. Cullman, Alabama, checking in. Hello. Kingsport, Tennessee, single mom of 4. Great to see you. Hi, Crystal from Richmond, Virginia. Sending love from Iowa, Soul Survivor. Good to see you. Sheila, Diane from Georgia. Hello from Brandon, Florida, Teresa. Kingsport, Tennessee. My friends and folks down in Tennessee, I'm sending a lot of prayers and positive vibes. You folks, it's just a difficult time for you guys all with Summer Wells being still outstanding and missing. Good to see you, Shannon. Thank you for joining. Chrissy Love, UK. Good to see you. All right, I think we did a pretty good job here. Sherry Owens from Texas. Hello from England, Nikki B. Angela Austin from California. I could do this for an hour, just calling out everybody's names. Rhonda Horn from South Carolina. Good to see you. Hello, Mrs. Missouri, says Tammy Lawson. Decatur, Alabama, Bam Hill. Good to see you. Jen Lowe is a new moderator and checking in. Upstate New York, Lisa, great to see you. All right, let me get it back. Let me reel it back in here, guys, quickly. Before I go any further, just a show of hands on the microphone. I got a brand new one. I got a new microphone, and I think it's going to be okay. There was like a little bit of staticky, a little bit of disconnect. I think the connection was bad in the old one. I still have it. I didn't throw it out. I just bought a brand new one. So this one's a new one. First time using it. So if I can get a quick thumbs up or anything in the chat, like a number 1 or a thumbs up in the chat. Let me know if it's good, or even like one of those good signs. I'm sporting my EquiSearch wristband. Lost is not alone. I wear this all the time from EquiSearch. All right, we got a lot of ones and a couple of thumbs up, so thank you for that. And that reminds me, if you're not yet subscribed, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. Follow me on All Things DutyRon on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. All one word, DutyRon. And if you go on over to my website, DutyRon.com, you can have all of the one-stop shopping to all of my social media, all of the links to some of my friends who have joined me on former live streams, and all of the folks that positively interact. You can get on in. And there's Twyla. She's going to be a guest tonight. She's right there. Twyla Cisco is in the chat. She's going to be joining me tonight. We are going to talk about searches with canines. Thank you, Jesse, for finding me on Instagram. Guys, I was on Cocktails and Cocktails. That is Sticks from Live PD. Sean Larkin, I was on his podcast. He's got a YouTube channel. So if you haven't seen it, I talked about my 9/11 response to the September 11th terrorist attack. So I was on with Sean Larkin. He is he was the guy who was the co-host of Live PD every Friday and Saturday night. So a lot of my friends, new subscribers, are coming on in from that appearance that I made on his podcast, and we talked about my my response to the 9/11 terrorist attack on our country in 2001. And Sean Sticks Larkin is going to be joining me live here on my channel. So remember to, if you're a fan of Live PD and Sticks, he's going to be coming on because I went on and did his show. And the only way I told him I would do the show is if he would come on and do mine. So I already went on his, and he's going to come and he's going to join me here for a conversation about Live PD and just things in general. So, all right. So tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to have Dave Rader, the director of Midwest EquiSearch. I'm also going to have Twyla Cisco, who is the search coordinator for Midwest EquiSearch from Ohio. That's the Ohio branch. Those two will be joining me, and a special guest who is a canine expert. And he is going to talk about the Summer Wells search. Hi, Jocelyn. Good to see you, Jocelyn. Hi, Linda. Hello, Marie. Good to see you. Yeah, gotta love this. Every woman loves Sticks. If you don't love Sticks, then there's something wrong with you. He's a big time live PD guy. So for tonight will be a live interactive chat. We're going to talk about the search for Summer Wells, what we have going on in the future. I'm going to ask Dave. Everybody wants to know. By a show of hands, who wants to know this question? Just let me know by putting a 1 in the chat. Who wants to know if Texas EquiSearch or EquiSearch Midwest is going to come back and search for our Summer Wells? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to hear that answer, because I'm going to ask him directly tonight when he's live with me. Are they coming back? Because we all want to see them come back. We all want them to come back. Any kind of search effort is a good search effort, and we want them to be able to come back and search for Summer Wells, because I think in my heart that if anybody has a chance to find her, it's going to be Dave Rader and Twyla Cisco and the team at EquiSearch Midwest. They really, really are dedicated. They're living and breathing this case night and day. And I'm going to tell you, there's not a day that goes by that I don't talk to Dave Rader on the phone. And what do we talk about? Amongst all the things that we talk about, the general focus is on Summer Wells. When we spend hours of time talking on the phone about ideas and thoughts of what we can do to find Summer and bring her home and get her home. We need to get her home. So again, tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to have myself and 3 other very unbelievable guests. I want you to consider going on over. I want you to consider going on over to DutyRon.com and sending in a request to join my Discord group, because on the Discord group you'll be able to ask questions. On the Discord group you'll be able to ask questions about searches and about canines and what they're capable of. So when I have my guests come on with me, I'll have some questions that I'll be able to pick out from you guys, and then I will ask. So that's what I really want to do. So again, tonight's live stream, if you're going to be in there for any type of Summerwell's case investigation conversation, it's going to be a pinpointed live stream on educational purposes about canine searches. So again, if you're going to tune in tonight, just understand that we're not going to branch off and speak about current things about the investigation. It's going to be pinpointed towards canine searches, what happened in the past, what will happen in the future, and what potentially could go and happen with this and other cases. We're going to also talk about the boys, Orrin and Orson West and Searing Classic out in California, and we're going to talk about that as well. I hope you guys can tune in tonight, but if you can't, I love my mod, the replay squad. I think you guys are awesome, the people who watch on the replay and the folks who leave me comments down below. You guys are unbelievable. You're amazing. So if you can't see it live, then definitely it's going to be one that you will want to catch on the replay. It is a really, really, it's going to be a really, really informative live stream. And we're going to ask Dave a lot of questions. We're going to ask Dave Rader about some of his previous cases that he worked on. And we're going to talk about Summerwell's. So it's going to be an interesting night tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're in a different time zone, just make some, make some provisions on the time zone change. You're welcome, MB, my pleasure. Big thank you to the mods, says Soul Survivor. Thank you. My mods are some of the best that are out there. Thank you, Josh, for the super chat. Josh has sent in a $5 super chat, and he says, looking forward to the show tonight. Yeah, we're all looking forward to it, and thank you for your support. Josh, I think you sent 2 super chats. I missed the other one. I apologize for that. But thank you. Josh is part of the production team here on Crime Time with DutyRon. So he does a lot of behind-the-scenes work. So thank you for sending in support by super chat. I appreciate that. Hi, Michelina. Sereno, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Jen Lowe, good to see you. Single Mama 4, great to have you here. Again, folks, tonight, 9 p.m., you're not going to want to miss it. And that's really what this is, just a short preview about it. I hope each and every one of you had a great weekend. And I know I did. I had a really good weekend. The weather was great. Bobby Cat says, have your initial thoughts on this case changed at all? If so, what has? My initial thoughts on this case stand true to what I said in the beginning. I feel number 1 and number 2 suspects are mom and dad. I also feel that the extended family, grandma, the young boy that was with her, Hunter, I think they're all suspects. And as you heard Ronnie Lawson, the sheriff, say, everybody is a suspect. I really feel strongly that, the only one part of myself that has changed a little bit and swayed towards the accident theory, I feel like something did happen to her between the swimming hole and coming back home to her house, between the drop off, maybe something at the swimming hole, or maybe something transpired in between that ride. I think that's where the focus should be, on trying to find her and recover her. I don't think she ever made it back home to that house, but that's just me. Those are some of my additional extended thoughts as an investigator. So I feel like some of the search should be concentrated not necessarily at the house, but the route that was taken from Hunter's house home and then Hunter's house back to the swimming hole. So all of that is what I feel in my mind should be checked on. But that, again, I'm not the investigator. I'm not doing the case. It's just my thoughts. You got that super chat asked me for it, and I gave a little bit more extended. Water park, back to all the different stops that were made and back home, and everything in between. I think everything needs to be looked at. But yes, a heartbreaking case because we have no answers. A heartbreaking case because we're basically left out in the dark on this. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But there's good reason why we don't know. Investigators can't just open up their case file and say, "Hey, look, have a look here. Want to take a peek at it? Here you go." They can't do that. Bobby Cat, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you for that, Bobby Cat. Yes, the time for tonight's stream is 9 p.m. Eastern. 9 p.m. Eastern. Again, it's not going to be a Q&A about this investigation. It's going to be a pinpointed special educational live stream on cadaver dogs and bloodhounds. So that's what we're going to think. We're going to think about it. I didn't say it definitely, Kristen. I said that I'm thinking about that more. I'm thinking about that more. So, and again, if it's an accident and the child passes away during that accident and then you dispose of it, it's a little bit different than a murder case. But I don't leave anything off the plate. And I've thought about that. I've thought about that in my mind, that is a possibility. I'm not saying that that's what it is. Again, let me just rephrase so those people who pinpoint on it, that is another theory that I may have in my mind as an investigator of what I think about, is that there is a potential there for that. There is a potential there for that. I'm not saying that that's what it is. So anyways, much love and respect from my house to yours. I hope you guys enjoyed this preview, which will give you a good look at what we're going to do tonight. I'm hoping that you guys can all join me tonight. EMT 623, good to see you. We're going to talk about that tonight. We're going to talk about the hits and how they ended and why perhaps they may have ended. But guys, again, if you can, put some prayer emojis and some hearts in the chat for Summer Wells and all people who are outstanding that are missing. We have tons of children across the United States and the world that are missing. So if you could, please put a prayer emoji and some hearts in the chat, whether it's purple, blue, pink hearts, red. Let's put it in there for Summer Wells and all the children who are outstanding across our globe, saying prayers and positive vibes for everyone who is affected by this down in Hawkins County, the people of Eastern Tennessee. Our hearts break for you, and I know that you guys are going through a really difficult and rough time. It's not an easy thing for a community to go through this. There's so many things and so many ways that you get pushed and pulled, and people get pulled apart from each other because of rumors and all kinds of things that go on. It's just a terrible thing to have to deal with. So guys, as I like to end all of these live streams, God bless the world, God bless the United States of America, and God bless each and every one of us here in the chat. And all people, all families and victims of crime across the globe and their families, we pray and send strength and positive vibes. We're here for you. We're talking about your cases. We're getting that message out there. And I appreciate every one of you being here and being respectful. Thank you to the replay viewers, the moderators, channel members, and all of my folks who support this community. Love and respect from New York, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you, guys.